All right, guys, pretty excited. I really can't tell you how blessed I feel being able to do these kind of breaks. But let me show you some of the bigger cards first. Here's the Barkley. It is a 9, which is kind of a big deal. It's a big difference between the 8 and the 9. Here's Michael Jordan. It is an 8. These have been going, for about $1,000 on eBay. Obviously, it's worth less than the 9, but Karl Malone. This is also a 9. So, I mean, 2 of the bigger cards are 9s. That's pretty cool. A couple things to note. 1, no stickers. So there's only one Jordan. All right, guys. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is also a 9. So that is another. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a 9. Alvin Adams is an 8. Aguirre is a 9. Danny Ainge is a 9. Bagley is an 8. Bailey is an 8. Again, the Charles Barkley is a 9. Let's see here. The Benoit Benjamin is a 9. Larry Bird is an 8. Otis Birdsong is an 8. It's an old 8. Rolando Blackman is an 8. Manute Bol, 8. Sam Bowie is a 9. Carroll is a 9. Chambers is a 9. Maurice Cheeks is a 9. Michael Cooper is a 9. Wayne Cooper is a 9. Pat Cummings, 9. Terry Cummings, 9. And Adrian Dantley is an 8. Alright, guys. Brad Davis, 8. Now, there's nothing lower than an 8. There's 8s, 8.5s, 9s. There might be a 10. I'll have to... Let me double check on that. Walter Davis, obviously we'll see it, is a 9. Daryl Dawkins is an 8. Larry Drew, 9. Drexler is a 9. Joe Dumars is an 8.5. 8.5. Mark Eaton is a 9. James Edwards, you don't have to memorize, the scores or anything. I just wanted you to be able to see every card. But I'll have these. I'll have the PSA grades in the thread. Alex English, but of course this video will trump the thread just in case I have a typo and I put an 8 when it's really a 9, or I put a 9 when it's really an 8. This video trumps the thread, okay? Just so that nobody can say, oh, you said it was going to be a 9 and it was really an 8. It's just a typo. It was a mistake. So, Julius Erving, 8.5. Patrick Ewing is a 9. Vern Fleming is a 9. Eric Floyd is a 9. World Be Free is an 8. George Gervin is a 9. Gilmore is a 9. Gaminsky is an 8. 8.5 for Ricky Green. 9 Sidney Green. Dave Greenwood is an 8, and Daryl Griffin is a 9. Alright, guys. Hanslick is an 8. Harper is an 8. Henderson, 8. Henson is a 9. Hodges is an 8. Hubbard is a 9. Humphreys is a 9. Dennis Johnson is an 8. Eddie Johnson is a 9. And Frank Johnson is an 8. I know the Johnson that you actually care about is the next one. Magic Johnson is an 8. Marquess Johnson is a 8. Steve Johnson is a 9. Vinny Johnson is an 8. Michael Jordan is an 8. I'll let you get the actual number there. All right. Kellogg is an 8. King is a 9. Let me back this back up here. Bernard King is an 8. Lambier is a 9. Level is a 9. Lever is a 9. Lister is an 8. And Lloyd is an 8. Alright, next up. Let's see here what we got. Maurice Lucas is an 8. Jeff Malone is an 8. And the Carl Malone is a 9. So, much better card. Moses Malone is an 8. Maxwell is an 8. McRae is an 8. Xavier McDaniel is a 9. Mikhail, 8. Mitchell is a 9. Moncrief is an 8. Johnny Moore is a 9. Chris Mullen is an 8. Larry Nance, 9. Calvin Nat is a 9. Norm Nixon is a 9. Charles Oakley is a 9. And Akeem Olajuwon is actually a 9. That's one of the bigger cards in the set. And it is a 9. So that's some pretty good news, to be honest with you. All the 9s. Next up, Lewis Orr is a 9. Robert Parrish is an 8. Paxson is an 8. Perkins is an 8. No, sorry, Perkins is a 9. Pierce is an 8. Pressey is an 8. Rambus is an 8. Reed, 8. Doc Rivers is a 9. Sorry for the glare. Albert Robertson, 9. Cliff Robinson is an 8. Alright, we've got Wayne Rollins is a 9. Roundfield, 9. Ruland is an 8. Sampson is an 8. Shays is an 8.5. Byron Scott is an 8. Purvis Short is an 8. Sichting is a 9. Sigma is a 9. And Derek Smith is a 9. Larry Smith, 9. Rory Sparrow is an 8. Stepanovic is a 9. Teagle is an 8. Reggie Theus is a 9. Isaiah Thomas is an 8. An 8 on the Thomas. Thompson is a 9. Michael Thompson is an 8. Threat 8.5. Tisdale is a 9. Tony is a 9. Tripuka is a 9. Melvin Turpin is a 9. Vandaway is a 9. Vincent is an 8.5. Bill Walton is a 9. Spud Webb is a 9. Dominique Wilkins is a 9. So some really nice 9s there. Boom, boom, boom. The boom, boom, boom. All right, and then we've got Gerald Wilkins is an 8. Buck Williams is a 9. Gus Williams is a 9. Herb Williams is an 8. Kevin Willis is a 9. Randy Whitman is a 9. Al Wood is a 9. Mike Woodson is an 8. Orlando Woolridge is an 8. Worthy is an 8, and the checklist is an 8. All right, guys. So a lot of really nice 9s in there. I was kind of happy to see that. Obviously, the Jordan is the one you care about. It is an 8, but there are a lot of nice 9s. So, hey, there it is. All right, guys.